full house, as you can see on the Near Disney show. Appreciate you tuning in. Us four members of the Dream Team are going to bring you the best of everything within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. We have some really fun topics for you tonight, so stick around. Fireworks are going. You know what that means. It's another wind down Wednesday with we've got four members of the Dream Team in the Brady Bunch squares, as I like to call it. I think that means that we could play Foursquare with this.
Be good.
So, as I said, I am Elijah with Florida in Motion Realty. My Disney moniker is the Prince of Real Estate, hosting tonight.
Hey everyone, Virginia Carlson here. I am Cinderella, as I'm known on Near Disney, and it's great to see everyone tonight. Happy to be here.
Hi, I am Sue, otherwise known as Aurora, who is Sleeping Beauty, in case anybody's wondering. And it's great to be with you all tonight, too.
My name is Elizabeth Eisnagel. Also, I will answer to Elsa. And let's jump right in. So we are near Disney, but we are also near SeaWorld. So I have a couple topics about SeaWorld that are coming up. One that's actually happening right now and going all the way through August the 6th, every Saturday and every Sunday from now until August 6th. You can see the spectacular that we have at SeaWorld. It's a summer spectacular. And one of the things that's a benefit is free concerts when you're at SeaWorld. So if you have a park ticket on Saturday and Sunday, you can stay for the free concert. They also have a DJ, some family-friendly fun. But if you wanted to go to a concert as well, they're inside, so it's air-conditioned. So that's a plus. And there's like Skillet, Rodney Atkins, Jesse McCartney, like some really big names that are going to be giving free concerts. And then also this week, ending on Sunday, there's buy one, get one free entry into SeaWorld. So if you don't have an annual pass or a ticket already, I mean, you have now until Sunday to go ahead and buy one, get one free. So you could even catch one of those concerts maybe. And then the Craft Beer Festival is going to start very soon. So I know it's Wine Down Wednesday, but if you like your beer also. And they do have wine. I've been to this before. Mm-hmm. You can go July 28th through September 4th. It's Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And you can go around and you can kind of sample around the park if you want. Like they have food also. But you could even buy, so this is not from the Craft Beer Festival. I don't know where that one is. This is from this year's food festival. You can buy like a little lanyard punch card. And then you can go around and literally sample everything. So you can get your little punches in. It's really economical if you do it this way too, but lots of fun happening at SeaWorld this summer.
Awesome. Good information.
Yeah, that's good. You know, we say that we operate, you know, to bring you the best of everything that's all things real estate within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. But, you know, we are very much endorsing the other attractions and parks as well. SeaWorld is a great one. We saw like years ago, it won like a poll for like best theme park just in like the nation. So definitely love to see more reasons to get excited about SeaWorld. But in keeping things sort of real estate oriented and themed here, I was very tickled to got like little pop-ups going here. Very tickled to see a sort of very magical or spooky listing that came up on Zillow. I think magical and spooky kind of like walk a fine line together. Like supernatural tinted things. But we are going to kind of break our rule of covering listings that are within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this one is a little more out there, but it's still fun to think. Disney is found a really fun publicity stunt, I would say, to promote their upcoming haunted mansion movie. They're doing another one. And so they have literally gone and listed the Haunted Mansion on Zillow. And it is not the one that is in the Disney theme park. They seem to have found a more formidable one than that. It is let's just read some of the body copy just to have fun with it. Only minutes from downtown New Orleans, so maybe a little closer to Princess Tiana, just outside the city on a secluded bio road. This property, which dates back to the 19th century, has been miraculously preserved in its original condition. It is important to disclose that this property is indeed haunted, and its inhabitants inflict terror and promise eternal entrapment to all who enter. Wow, I mean, as a realtor, that is not.
Those are some excellent selling points. Let me tell you.
You'll get full asking price.
Absolutely.
It sells itself, really.
Yep,
We are certain that you will find this place irresistible and promise you will, once you see it in person, you will find it impossible to leave it.
Literally.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of ominous innuendo there. But no, we can actually pull up the real legit Zillow listing here for it. It is actually on Zillow. And
That's cool.
a haunted mansion, 13,000 square feet. And what is the price? The Zillow estimate literally says the price, your soul. That is the cost of it on Zillow.
Fabulous.
Oh, wow. So this is legit Zillow. Year built 1823. Okay, so hopefully it's been well kept. Hopefully it has a new roof on there for insurance purposes. We're gonna once we're done having fun here, we are gonna cover actual updates on the insurance market here in Florida, and heating. Brimstone. Okay, so that's we often put central air here, but it is heated with brimstone. Okay, and type, of course, mansion. So that is fun. I don't know if anyone saw the original Haunted Mansion movie that had Eddie Murphy in it back in the early aughts, but I guess hopefully this gets you excited or in the mood for another one, or a reason to go and use your Disney Pass. If anyone in the chat had seen that original Haunted Mansion movie, maybe leave a comment, tell us if you liked it, or tell us if you have a favorite Eddie Murphy movie instead, because he's been in a lot. Eddie Murphy actually has an interesting relationship with the Disney team, as the Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, had worked with Eddie Murphy back when she was a marketing person for Disney. They were trying to get the Nutty Professor 2 sequel made, and it's actually a really fun story. She ought to tell it on the show one time. Let us know in the comments or the chat if you'd like to hear us talk about that. Maybe
I want to hear that.
Me too. That's one I haven't heard.
It's so much better than me, but it is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will go into the next one, a nice topic, that cool article that reinforces we see in the news stories lately that Florida continues to be the number one state in the country that people are moving to.
Yes.
And it said that, look at this here, 8 million people, left their homes to move to another state the census is pulling data from 2021, and more people moved to Florida than any other state. It's almost 700,000 of that 8 million went to Florida. And so, I like when there's a nice graph to refer to. I'm a very visual person, so it kind of enumerates the top 10 states right here. And does anyone here have a guess for what the number one would be, or can you find it on the Where's Waldo here?
Outside of Florida?
Yeah,
the number one?
The number one place they are moving to Florida from.
Oh, from?
From?
Are they moving from
New York?
Colder states?
Yes, colder states, and often sometimes for tax reasons we see people they come with that rationale. New York is the number one here, and New Jersey is.
Yeah, I actually met a couple. So if we're asking why, why do people want to know? I actually met a retired couple yesterday, and we just started chatting, and we had some things in common. I grew up a little bit in New Hampshire when I was a child, and they were from New Hampshire, and they said after they retired, they tried it for a year in New Hampshire, and they were like, we're done with the winters. And so they decided to come on down to Florida, and they live at Margaritaville, and they love it. They couldn't be happier. And so that's definitely a why is, people are through with the winters of, and especially New England winters. I mean, I know that's what I grew up with, and they're just brutal. So that's definitely a top reason, and taxes, but
Weather and taxes. That sounds
weather
like
and taxes.
two things you can't avoid, they say, in life. It's you're not going to
Exactly.
escape weather. You're from the colder regions of the country too, right, Elizabeth?
Yes, Indiana originally.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it's hot during the summer, but the winters are brutal. So I migrated as soon as I graduated.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, this article does list some reasons, like the rationale. Excuse me, pardon. The reasons that people move vary, but weather, the ability to work from home, and taxes. So you all had very, very good on the nose guesses. That's why you are experts on this show. All your instincts are serving you well as real estate experts. According to the demographics, and the COVID-19 pandemic may have been a catalyst as well, as some people, thought that this state was, a little bit more lenient in some ways. Some people saw that as an attractive point. So good to be aware of. And something else that we wanted to touch on here as well. We mentioned that we were going to talk about an update in the insurance department for Florida, the real estate market as well. So there was a bit of a news story this week regarding certain companies' approach to handling insurance in this state. We got State Farm recommits its coverage in Florida amid environmental risk. So as another insurance company, Farmers kind of began to loosen its presence, I believe, in the state. State Farm has sort of doubled down. Let's just try to get some of the more know-how. Days after the major insurance provider Farmers was pulling out of Florida due to environmental risk, State Farm Insurance announced Thursday it is recommitting itself to the residents of Florida. Plans to continue our substantial presence in the Florida insurance marketplace. Our current plans include a commitment to responsible growth so that we can maintain the financial strength to deliver our promises to our customers. We are encouraged by the recent insurance reforms and efforts to curb legal system abuse, and we will continue to work constructively with the Florida legislator in office to improve the marketplace on behalf of Florida customers. So that, based on what we're saying, if people are moving to Florida from all over the country, wouldn't you say that should be a little bit of a relief to hear?
Yeah, I think it's important to let people understand that, or give people information so that they understand that the weather problems are kind of like they've always been around. And so while some insurance companies may be kind of a little freaked out about that, State Farm is insuring over 500,000 homes in Florida. And like Elijah was saying, they are expanding. And so that's good news, so that, Floridians, new and old, still have options for that insurance, which is a necessary thing. So I think it's important just to kind of stay abreast of what's going on. It's not dire, but it's, just something to be aware of, for people moving here.
No, it would be a little scary. I mean, I grew up in California with earthquakes and landslides, and look at the landslides they're having right now literally in the town that I grew up in. And, where insurance is abundant, that you really don't have a problem getting insurance there. But for us living here now, I don't see much of a difference, between what they're calling the environmental issues. So it's, it's good that somebody is picking up the slack. There are other insurance agents, companies too, but that's kind of huge.
Yeah. And so we just, we know that we have the options still, and, it's nothing to kind of be scared of, but
right.
just to be aware of, like, we just try to keep everyone informed of all the different things that are affecting the housing market. Yeah. And insurance definitely is one of them. So.
Yep, it's not just Florida that they're picking on too. It was mentioned like California and Texas and like Colorado and like just some other places where there are varying environmental factors.
Exactly.
So this will be just an opportunity for, growth and, business to go to this company or other companies that will be, more reasonable to this gigantic market for potential of people who want to have insurance. But
Right.
yeah, we are happy to let you know, because they haven't, I don't like, Farmers hasn't completely, I think 100% pulled out of the state. It's just kind of certain areas. We don't want to speak so broadly because we don't know where you're watching from exactly. As we always encourage you to let us know in the comments where you're watching from, or
Absolutely.
where you have interest of moving to in Florida. That's what our phone numbers are here for as well. But if you want more detailed information on that, maybe that would be the department where you reach out to us directly so we can be more specific to you about, what your insurance options could be. We have accumulated a Rolodex over time of insurance companies that we could share with you. But yeah, just good to know that, the sky is not necessarily falling, and
Right.
there are still, ways to get that coverage. So awesome.
Absolutely.
You guys weighing in on that.
Mm-hmm.
I've got another fun topic that I think you brought up, Virginia, to want to share some more Disney news. Speaking of multiple places people could be watching from.
Yes, we always like to talk about the fun festivals and events that are happening at Disney, and specifically because they last for several months. And so it really gives people an opportunity to, have a chance to either visit here or, go multiple times, which I think is a great thing that Disney does. It's really, advantageous to everyone. So the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival is beginning next week, July 27th, and it will run through November 18th of this year. And they have just announced the full menu for all of the different foods and beverages that will be offered. Foods from over 17 countries and regions, and just all over the world. And it's great because there's, like I said, it's food and beverage. And it really gives you kind of a breakdown. So I know I've been to the Food and Wine Festival so many times, and when you go, you're like kind of make a beeline of, I want to try this, I want to try this. And similar to the SeaWorld kind of punch it card that Elizabeth was showing before, you can kind of get like a little booklet at the Food and Wine and walk around and check off all the different things that you've tried, and it just makes for a really fun activity. It's great.
And they're kind of, they factor that into the prices with some of these places. Like they expect you to grab a little nibble here and then walk 10 feet and grab a little nibble there and walk.
Right, because everything's kind of like a little bite. And so it's just a taste. It's really nice. And it makes it a lot of fun.
And you just see the plethora of nations and cuisine that are coming up here. We are literally going all around the world.
All around the world.
We couldn't possibly enumerate it all here, but if you are interested, just know that it is out there for you. A quick Google search could just say Food and Wine Festival updated menus for 2023. There might be some changes from last year, might be some favorites being brought back. We pulled this article from streamingthemagic.com, where they pulled all this great information together. So you could get access to it there. That's a cool page that also we get to post some of our cool listings on and stream on sometimes as well.
Yeah, it's definitely super easy to find the menu. And they also the Food and Wine Festival is bringing back the Eat to the Beat concert series, which is always such a big hit. And on that same website, Streaming the Magic, you can find the lineup for that concert series, which is a lot of fun. So
Eat to the Beat. That sounds like you would need
and drink and listen to some live music. It's
a chicken drumstick for that.
Turkey drumstick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have their turkey legs year round.
Yes, they do.
It was just harder to make a pun out of that. I know it was the better, more fitting example, but that's
Sorry, I upstaged you. Didn't mean to do that.
Okay. So I think pulling it together, we want to kind of bring up one more article here to give you a sneak peek at something that we are going to be diving into more deeply in the coming weeks as this channel. Dreamfinders Homes exclusive new subdivision near Disney we love to say near whenever an article title has near Disney in it, we perk up and go, oh, what's that? Horizon West area. We have been diving deep into the content lately to cover all of the new construction happening there. And it looks like there is another place ramping up its sales. This is called the Palms at Windermere, and has got pre-construction phase. So this new project will be at the back door of Disney World in the Orange County popular Horizon West area. That includes, that it's a big area that expands not just to Windermere, but also to Winter Garden. So it will feature 57 single-family homes on 60 and 65-foot wide sites, 15 acres at intersections of Reams Road. Anyone who's ever been very familiar with Disney, that should sound like a familiar street for you. It was $5.9 million parcel that was acquired. So some good property in a great location. We wanted to just kind of give you a sneak peek to mention it here, because we are actually coordinating to provide some video content of covering this area in the next week. So we're going to create one of our highly produced videos that we love to put out for you to experience it, get immersed in the sites and in some of the models and floor plans and all of that. That's why we encourage you to hit the subscribe button, so that when that does finally come out, you get a chance to be notified about it and see it, because you saw it wasn't exactly the most gigantic community per se. So we want to, before we spread the word with a beautiful video, give you guys who tune into the Wind Down Wednesday stream tonight a chance to pick our brains about looking into it for you, and maybe giving one of our phone numbers a call, or reaching out directly with a DM on the Near Disney Facebook page. So it'll be fun when we explore more of that. We're also going to explore an area, new construction, that'll be a little bit bigger, called Salil by Madame Homes. So we got great stuff in the works for you, as always.
Yes, we are always looking to share with you all, especially the new construction, which is exploding. And if you do want to check out more about Horizon West, you can watch our video on our YouTube channel that we have out there about some communities in the Horizon West area, which is ever growing, as we can see.
Yeah, I mean, if you just go to go to the YouTube search box, like just right up here, just type in Near Disney, any community that's in Central Florida, chances are that some video with our faces and Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother real estate that was beautifully produced, is going to come up and give you a comprehensive guide to that area. And if it doesn't, well, then that's an awesome opportunity for you to give us a call or to make a comment saying like, hey, I was hoping that maybe you could make some more videos of this other area. I saw that you hadn't done one yet. We would be so happy to do that. We have made highly produced videos and even series just based on people who commented in the comments section, So
absolutely,
we really take your engagement to heart, and we love to have that comment with you, joke around with us.
Definitely.
That's the point of this stream, is to get engagement with you. So don't feel like you're interrupting us. You can say hello. You can engage with us in the chat. You can rip on me for my corny jokes that I make.
What was it last week? The tornado with alligators in it?
Oh,
for hurricane season.
Yeah, you had to be there. You had to. Okay. Yeah, go back and watch.
That was very random.
Go back and watch last week's stream. It was great. High quality stuff. All right,
we can always rely on you, Elijah, for some levity. You're good at that.
Yes, that's right. That's why I got birds on my shirt.
Yes, it's important.
Unless anyone else has something to share, I think we can roll the outro.
Yes.
All right. Bye, everybody.
See you next time.
See you next.
Bye, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye, everyone.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.